Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambeau channel. XRP is arguably the most resilient cryptocurrency in existence for so many reasons. You know, it survived Bitcoin maxi trolls literally paying people to lie about it. In fact, here, I'm not going to read all this, but it's on your screen right now in case you hadn't heard about this. This is an old Bitcoin forum, May 22nd, 2013, where this news got out. Literally, people will pay $550 for people to post and say that XRP was actually a scam when it most certainly was not. Here we are over a decade later. So had to make it through that. XRP had to make it through multiple bear markets. XRP had to live through a multi-year SEC attack. And it's now been around, despite all of that, for over a decade. Look, XRP simply refuses to die. And it's now garnering more attention than ETH. Look at this headline from the Crypto Basic. XRP Google searches on rise. Google Trends reveals greater enthusiasm among Americans for XRP over Ethereum. So I'm going to share with you the specifics on this, and I'm also going to do something that's a little bit different. There's a post from an XRP community member on social media platform X, which caught my attention, and it was somewhat long. I read the whole thing, and the whole time I'm just sitting there nodding my head, saying, yes, absolutely, hitting the nail on the head. Kind of got me a little amped up. So I thought you might appreciate it, and you might get equally amped up. But it talks about the nature of XRP price performance, what it's actually done, and then it kind of asks, so what do you think it's going to do? Like, even if it moves to the downside in the most catastrophic way, what does that even mean? After it's shown so much resilience. And so I saw that, and then I saw this article covering the fact that XRP currently more popular than ETH when it comes to these Google searches, which is not common, by the way. This is not common. But I think it's a sign of where true interest is. I think you're going to like this one, but sit tight. Before going further, I do want to be clear. I do not have a financial background of any kind. I'm not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. All right, so into this first piece. Data has shown that Americans are exhibiting a greater degree of enthusiasm toward XRP compared to Ethereum. And so I'll just pause to remind you, too. Historically, there have been times where XRP is running neck and neck with Ethereum in terms of interest and in terms of market cap specifically. Now, most of the time, to be fair, Ethereum has had a greater market cap, even before the SEC stuff, has had a greater market cap than XRP, but there have been at least 3 or 4 times where XRP notably lurched above it. And don't think that it's impossible for that to happen again during this upcoming cycle. That may very well happen, and this is an indication of what humans are looking into right now. That's why this is so fascinating. So the piece continues. Specifically, Google Trends data reveals that XRP commands a significantly higher search volume among Americans than ETH in blanket terms like cryptocurrency. Over the past 30 days, XRP consistently ranked higher in search volume by a considerable margin. And for those of you that care to look, there is a screen indicating just that. XRP in blue, Ethereum in red, and then cryptocurrency, just a general term, in yellow. And it's kind of interesting because you can see that there's a certain correlation between all 3 of those search results. It's just that there's way more searches specifically for XRP. You love to see it, though. You just love to see it. Piece continues. Google search volume for XRP from the United States peaked on October 24th. Interestingly, the date coincided with when the firstborn crypto, Bitcoin, broke out significantly from its passive trend to over $34,000 for the first time in more than 15 months. Folks, you heard that, right? When Bitcoin started moving up, you had a huge increase in searches for XRP. Does that not result in you feeling positive, feeling some encouragement? Does it not? I know we say all the time, and it's true, that XRP moves in tandem with Bitcoin. Look at the behavior. I keep saying, and I firmly believe this to be the case. You know, it's not just that that Bitcoin runs the way that it does and some other coins do, and then that's just it, and you feel like your XRP is never going to run because it's the one that you hold. People beat themselves down like that. I was talking about this fairly recently in a video. It's not true. The same human psychology that has driven Bitcoin to an outrageous peak market cap of whatever it was, 1.2 or 1.3 trillion at its peak when it's close to 70,000 bucks. Don't think for a second that XRP can't hit that level. That's absurd. It's the same human behavior. And so even if Bitcoin's always number one in market cap, which is possible, I suppose, even if that's the case, XRP is going to be a certain percentage of the overall market cap, and it's probably always going to be one of the large cap coins, given that it's gained true adoption at this point. I mean, it's pretty well cemented in there. The idea of like humans not treating XRP with the same speculative nature that they did with Bitcoin is absurd. Humans are going to come in, and they're going to have the same euphoric feelings seeing XRP rising, because once XRP starts rocketing, that is validation to all the people that haven't even been paying attention to crypto. Oh, it's doing well? I should buy the thing that's doing well because it'll keep doing well. This is how humans think. It's stupid, but that's part of my strategy. I count on humans to continue investing like useful idiots. It's part of my investment strategy that, yes, humans will keep acting like humans. That's another way to say it. And the piece continues, ordinarily, crypto enthusiasts would expect that ETH, the closest rival to Bitcoin, would have taken the spotlight as Bitcoin led the market. However, such a scenario failed to materialize. Instead, XRP emerged as the center of attention, with more people from the US showing interest in the asset, as evidenced by Google search data. Again, you love to see it. Now take a look at this. XRP community member on social media platform X, at PharoahX33, 42,400 followers. And this post, by the way, has been seen at the time I'm recording this over 128,000 times. And I actually reposted it right before posting this video. And I just wrote what this guy said, because I think he just knocked it out of the park here. And like I said at the outset, kind of got me a little amped up, because I think this is true. I think this perspective of things he's sharing, it just makes sense. And so here's what he said. I wanted to share this XRP perspective with you all. XRP touched 17 cents in December of 2020 after Ripple was sued, and has not gone down there since. This is important. In June of 2022, XRP touched roughly 28 cents and accumulated within that overall range for nearly a whole year. In July of 2023, XRP was given regulatory clarity and price pumped higher, touching roughly 94 cents. XRP then retraced and touched roughly 43 cents in August of 2023. An accumulation zone was created there, as many were bearish due to lack of understanding and bearish disease. Those on my team have been prepared this entire time. No stress. Everything has been going exactly as planned. Oh, and by the way, I'll pause to note he's self-described as a psychological trader, macro investor, USMC veteran, master manifestor, visionary. God bless you all. And anyway, and then he continues and wrote, where was I? Right? Oh, I was right here. I think. Yeah. XRP accumulated within this range. XRP accumulated within this range for only 60 days before finally breaking out and pushing to the upside in October of 2023. As I type this, the price is slowly rising. The question you need to ask yourself is, why did XRP accumulate for 12 months, push higher in July of 2023, retrace again in August of 2023, and only went sideways for 2 months? While respecting that accumulation range and the low created in June of 2022, again, that's 28 cents, and the low created in December of 2020, 17 cents. So basically, price continues to retrace, yet create higher lows since Ripple was sued in December of 2020. That is nearly 3 years ago. That is extremely important. And just pause to note here, too. The periods he's citing here, and he may have already picked up on this, but they keep getting shorter. So Higher lows getting set despite massive pullbacks because crypto's volatile. The fact that XRP price went down to 17 cents, that and then later it went down to 28 cents. These are not indications in and of themselves that there's something wrong with XRP. It's humans being ridiculous. And as far as the 17-cent part, XRP price was artificially suppressed because of the SEC, so there was that. But no, I mean, it's being treated like cryptocurrencies get treated. They're volatile AF, which is what I'm here for, because volatility is the purpose of investing. In a world full of moon Lambos, there would be zero volatility because I am stubborn as you could possibly imagine. And either I'm right and XRP hits a new all-time high in interest price discovery and I sell for a ridiculous profit, or I'm wrong, which is possible, and XRP goes to zero. And then, if I ride this bitch to zero, so be it. And I've been saying that for years, but I firmly mean it. If that's the case, that's the case. But the fact that it's volatile, which is what I want, I'm here for the extreme volatility, that is not a sign in and of itself that there's something fundamentally wrong with the damn thing. And so again, he said, so basically, price continues to retrace yet create higher lows since Ripple was sued in December of 2020. That is nearly 3 years ago. That is extremely important. And some are still thinking that price is going to go down there. In my personal opinion, it would have already happened. I don't try to predict, I adapt. And when you adapt to what's currently happening on the charts, you'll understand my perspective. One final thing, though, hypothetically speaking. Let's say XRP did drastically fall to low catastrophic levels. Refer back to the retracement that occurred a few months ago in August of 2023. Where XRP went sideways for only 60 days. What is this telling you? That regardless of what happens, the XRP chart is alive. Things are speeding up. Things are lining up. Things will happen way quicker now. We will no longer experience 12 months of accumulation. All of that is done and over with. XRP has clarity now. The case against Brad and Chris has been dismissed. Things are different today. You've made it through the most challenging times. What's on the other side is for those who have been tough enough to persevere, grow, and endure anything and everything that came their way. You'll receive everything you deserve on the other side. If you've made it this far on this message, I genuinely appreciate you. Well, I appreciate your comment here at Pharaoh X33, because I know there's so many of us that feel this way. It's great when somebody articulates it this well and shares the perspective. Without and Hilke didn't need to go into all the fancy TA. Nothing against the people that do that. I appreciate the people that do the technical analysis and put their necks on the line, while making all sorts of, in some instances predictions, and in some instances just expectations, sharing what's probable. But I appreciate all of that. But this is something that's worded powerfully, but it's not unnecessarily complex, and it's just the case. Look at everything that we've endured, everything we've been through, all the hurdles, everything thrown at us, including the kitchen sink. Yet XRP's still here and it's number 5 in market cap. What does that tell you? And with the length shortening here and Bitcoin moving to the upside and Bitcoin leads the market, and now XRP, there's more interest in that than ETH. As far as I'm concerned, the writing's on the wall. All I got to do is continue to ride this bitch out and I'm going to be good. That's my expectation. That's my bet. And if I'm wrong, so be it. But I know I'm not the only one that thinks this. I mean, and then you see the institutional money flowing in and everything else, especially after the legal clarity. I'm here for it. I am absolutely here for it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, in particular, that post from @PharaohX33 as much as I did. But I'm just thinking, yes, that logically makes sense. Time spans for these, quote unquote accumulation zones shrinking, higher lows set. And what do you think's going to happen when this thing goes? And we have been seeing recently a price of XRP ramping up with all sorts of expectations that in short order, if it breaks the next resistance, so many analysts have said 66, 67 cents. If it breaks that, we're going to see 90 cents. We're going to see over $1. And again, I don't make price predictions, but this is not typically the type of stuff that we've been seeing for most of the last few years. Most of the last few years have been BS. It's been crap. And yes, it was fun to see XRP run up to $2 in April of 2021, and we deserve that, especially after the nonsense the SEC brought down on us. But most of the last few years, I mean, I'm just impressed. Like, it shows the resilience, yes, of XRP, but also our freaking community, which is the best community in all of crypto. We are still here, and there's more and more of us every day, as evidenced by the fact that there are every single day, literally, new XRP wallets being created. More money flowing in. We see volume increasing. Pick your metric, son. It's looking fantastic. So we deserve this when it comes. And it's going to come, I firmly believe. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.